Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And we did Connect 4. So we can pick the language of English, pressing to start. And use this to pick what column you want to play on.
Yes, so here we can see that we have two sounds that were played at the beginning of the game. So for our game, we implemented two buttons, a DAC with a speaker and a slide pot. We used two buttons at the beginning to pick our language. So one button is to pick English and one is to pick Spanish. And then once we pick a language, we have a press to play button, which is the same as the Spanish button. And then we use that same button to pick a column to drop the coin. For that button, we use edge trigger interrupts.
And for the slide pot, we used cystic interrupts to allow to pick which column. And for the computer, to have the computer pick which column it wanted to place in, we used the random number generator, which was from the random subroutine to get a number 0 through 5, because we have 6 columns. So that would help pick which column the computer would go to. And then also we have, as we said earlier, 2 different languages, Spanish and English, which we implemented that using an array, which had both of the different words we needed to say in both English and Spanish, whether that be computer wins or that version in Spanish. And then also to get to play the game, we had to find a way to make sure that we could place a coin in that column. And the way that we did that was we had just a for loop and an if statement, which went through each row to make sure that to find which was the first row that we could place the coin in. And then after that, we also had a check win function, which would check every single direction after every single coin is placed. And that was with both the player and computer. And in order to implement player versus computer, we used a struct, which the struct was set up like...
Yes, so our struct was set up so it would implement the different turns and the score. So for each time the player dropped down a coin, we would increment its score inside the struct, and then we would display it. And then it would be the same thing for the turns as well, where we would switch between 1s and 0s to implement turns. And that is it. Thank you.